Good evening, or good morning, depending on how long you've been scrolling. I'm glad that you could join us tonight, and we are so excited for what we have prepared. Tonight, we begin in a country that insists it is awake. Eyes open, screens glowing, notifications pulsing like a second heart. And yet, somehow, still dreaming. This is the United States of America. January 2026. A nation rich in data but poor in wisdom. Welcome back to Woke Wrld. I'm your host, Izzy Whitmore, and tonight we have something extremely special for you. And before we get into anything, quick check-in. How you feeling? How you doing? This is a serious question. How are you? No, seriously. Not the I'm fine, not the stereotypical LinkedIn thriving, not the hashtag soft launch of happiness. How are we doing? Because according to the numbers, we're killing it. Economy, strong. Markets, resilient. Growth, up and to the right. But how are the people? How are you? How are your loved ones? Rent is high. Wages are mid. Groceries are playing psychological warfare. And somehow every headline says, this is fine. Inflation is cooling, they say. Meanwhile, anxiety is having a hot girl summer year-round. Are we losing our minds, or is there some type of factual evidence behind this data? Here's the thing. We worship numbers in this country. GDP, markets, margins. But numbers don't bleed. Algorithms don't lose sleep. And spreadsheets don't wonder if they're ever going to own a home. We've built a system where success is measurable, but meaning is optional, where hope has been rebranded as a subscription service. Premium tiers include healthcare, stability, and the wild luxury of planning 5 years ahead. Cancel anytime, emotionally. This is a democracy that speaks fluent freedom, but stutters when asked, who is it really for? Votes are counted, voices are filtered, and the loudest opinions are often the emptiest. Not because people are dumb, but because platforms don't reward thinking. They reward reacting. We quote philosophers on social media while budgeting in the Notes app like it's a prayer circle. We know the theory of justice, but no price on consistent groceries for the following week. And let me say this clearly, not as a reporter, not as a philosopher, but as someone who cares if you make it. None of this means that you're failing. It means that the test is rigged. You're still showing up, and you're still doing the best that you can, a day at a time. And for that, you deserve a round of applause. This is a nation obsessed with the grind, where bustle is rewarded and hustle is mistaken for purpose, and burnout is worn like a badge of honor. We joke about collapse because laughing is cheaper than therapy. And yes, that joke is funny. But it's also a flare. So here's the question we're sitting with tonight. Not yelling, not posting, not monetizing, just asking, what does it mean to be awake in a world that profits from your sleep? Not woke as a buzzword, not woke as a brand, but awake as in aware, awake as in present, awake as in still capable of choosing who you become inside all of the noise. You're not entering a conspiracy. You're not entering a dystopia. You're entering a mirror. And sometimes the bravest thing you can do is look at it without flinching. Welcome back to Woke Wrld, where consciousness is currency and ignorance is still tax deductible. All right, it's time for reality check. You've heard this one. The economy is strong. It's in press conferences. It's in headlines. It's in that one uncle's Facebook post with no sources and infinite confidence. So let's pause. Not argue, not panic, just check.
Is it desire, or is it love that I'm feeling for you? I want desire, 'cause your love only gets me abused. 'Cause your
This just in, wages are up, but costs are up faster. Housing outpacing income. Healthcare, still a boss battle. Education priced like a luxury good, with a motivational poster taped to it. So yes, people are earning more. But many are also falling behind with a better looking paycheck. That's not progress. That's inflation in a trench coat. If you feel like you're working harder just to stay in the same place, you're not imagining it. If your bank account looks fine, but your nervous system disagrees, that's not a mindset issue. That's math. So here's your reality check. A strong economy that people can't live inside isn't strong, it's just efficient. And efficiency without humanity always sends the bill later. That's your reality check. No spin, no shouting, just the part they skip when the numbers look good, but the people don't feel good. We'll be right back.
Okay, give him a hand clap.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Before we go tonight, a final thought. We live in a world where everyone has an opinion, but few people have patience to sit with a truth that makes them uncomfortable. We argue about who's to blame before we agree on what is broken. We talk louder when we should be listening, and we scroll faster when we should be thinking. Here's the blunt part. Because somebody has to say it plainly. A system doesn't stay broken by accident. It stays broken because enough people learn how to survive in it instead of demanding it change. That's not a moral failure. That's human nature, but it is a choice. Being awake doesn't mean being angry all the time. It doesn't mean winning arguments online or having the perfect take ready in 10 seconds. It means resisting the urge to numb out. It means asking better questions, especially when the answers don't flatter your side. It means realizing that democracy, community, and decency are not self-updating apps. They require attention, maintenance, and yes, sometimes discomfort. And here's the hopeful part, because there is one. Most people are not extremists. They're tired. They're overwhelmed. They're trying to do right with limited information and even less time. That means the future is still up for discussion. And a reminder, caring doesn't make you weak, it makes you responsible. Not because everything is perfect, but because we still get to choose how we show up in it. I'm Izzy Whitmore. Thank you for staying awake with us. We'll see you next time, right here in Woke Wrld.